Gatewalker, hear this before anything else touches your mind. A turning point in your financial path has already been set in motion, and the prosperity gate is opening in response to your presence. Not someday, not by accident. Now, if you are here listening to these words, it is not by chance. This moment was arranged long before you became aware of it. The currents that shape opportunity, clarity, and provision are already shifting, quietly, precisely, toward you. The prosperity gate is open, and it knows you are here. Gatewalker, there is a season ahead where confusion around money begins to soften, where pressure eases, where the sense of always chasing gives way to something steadier, calmer, and more aligned. This is not a promise of sudden riches. It is something far more powerful. It is a forecast of alignment. In the path unfolding before you, decisions will feel clearer. Timing will begin to make sense. Resources will stop slipping away unnoticed. And what once felt delayed will begin to reorganize itself around your awareness. You were not drawn here to be entertained. You were drawn here because your financial future is entering a phase where consciousness matters more than effort. The gate does not open for noise. It opens for recognition. And right now, Gatewalker, you are being recognized. Feel how these words slow the urgency inside you. Feel how the pressure to figure everything out loosens its grip. You are not behind. You are not late. You are standing exactly where the threshold appears. The prosperity gate does not shout. It does not force. It waits until awareness arrives. And now awareness has arrived in you. In the time ahead, you will notice subtle but meaningful changes. A stronger sense of direction with your resources. A quieter confidence around decisions. An ability to pause where you once rushed. And a growing clarity about what truly supports your path and what drains it. This is how prosperity actually begins. Not with excess, but with alignment. Gatewalker, stay with me. Because what you are about to receive is not information. It is a recalibration. And once the gate responds, nothing moves the same way again. Gatewalker, before you move any further, you must slow the world behind you. Nothing is required of you right now. Nothing needs to be solved. Nothing needs to be proven. The prosperity gate does not respond to force. It responds to presence. Take a slow breath in. Not deep, just intentional. And as you release it, allow your shoulders to soften. Let the jaw unclench. Let the noise of urgency fade into the background. You are not here to chase prosperity. You are here to receive alignment. Feel the space around you becoming quieter, as if the world itself has stepped back to give you room. There is a subtle light forming, not blinding, not dramatic, just steady. A light that does not rush you. A light that does not demand. This is the threshold. Gatewalker, notice that you are not yet inside the gate. You are standing before it. And this matters. Because most people try to cross before they are ready. They move while still carrying tension. They seek while still gripping fear. They want abundance while their energy is scattered in too many directions. But you are pausing. And the gate recognizes restraint. As you stand here, let go of the habit of seeking more. For just this moment, release the hunger to accumulate, to fix, to accelerate. Prosperity does not enter a crowded mind. It enters a clear one. Feel how stillness creates space. Space creates clarity. And clarity creates alignment. This is why the ritual begins with preparation. Not because you are lacking, but because what is coming requires awareness. Gatewalker, the gate does not open wider when you want harder. It opens wider when you become receptive. In this quiet state, something subtle begins to happen. Your internal rhythm starts to slow. Your thoughts become less scattered. Your attention gathers itself, no longer leaking in every direction. This is the moment where the noise of the world loses authority over you. Here, at the threshold, you are no longer reacting. You are choosing presence. And presence is the first currency the gate accepts. Stay here for a moment longer. Let the stillness settle. Let the need to rush dissolve. Because once you cross from this place, what unfolds next will move with you, not against you. Gatewalker, when you are ready, the gate will respond. Gatewalker, something is shifting now. Not around you, toward you. The prosperity gate does not open with sound or spectacle. It opens with response. And the moment awareness settles, the gate begins to move. Feel this truth. The gate responds to consciousness, not effort. As you stand at the threshold, paths that once felt tangled begin to realign. Not dramatically, not all at once, but with precision. Invisible currents adjust their direction. What was scattered starts to gather. What felt blocked loosens its grip, quietly, without resistance. This is how alignment announces itself. Gatewalker, notice how the sense of pressure changes. The urgency to figure everything out fades. In its place, a subtle clarity forms, not answers, but orientation. You're beginning to see where energy flows naturally, and where it has been leaking without your awareness. This is not coincidence. This is response. The prosperity gate recognizes when someone is ready to move with the current instead of against it. Ahead of you, unexpected openings begin to appear. Not as miracles, but as timing that finally makes sense. Conversations arrive at the right moment. Ideas surface when you are calm enough to receive them. Opportunities align with your values instead of draining them. These are the unexpected blessings. Not gifts dropped from the sky, but moments of alignment that change the direction of your path. Gatewalker, understand this deeply. Prosperity does not rush toward chaos. It reorganizes itself around clarity. And clarity is forming within you now. What once felt heavy begins to feel navigable. Decisions feel less reactive. Your sense of direction strengthens, not because you know everything, but because you are finally listening. This is the gate responding. Not by giving, but by revealing. Revealing where to move, where to pause, where to conserve energy, where to allow flow. As this awareness grows, the future ahead of you stabilizes. Not rigid, but reliable. You will begin to sense which paths support continuity, and which ones only offer short bursts that leave you depleted. This discernment is not learned. It is awakened. And once awakened, it changes how prosperity approaches you forever. Gatewalker, this is the moment where the path becomes visible. Gatewalker, as the prosperity gate responds, it begins to teach, quietly, precisely, without judgment. Because abundance is not random. It follows laws. The first truth the gate reveals is this. Prosperity responds to direction, not desire. Wanting is loud. Direction is calm. When intention is scattered, energy disperses. But when direction is clear, the flow organizes itself naturally. This is why some paths feel exhausting while others feel steady. The gate does not follow emotion, it follows alignment. Then another truth surfaces. Not every opportunity is a blessing. Some doors shine brightly but lead nowhere. Some paths promise expansion but quietly drain your energy over time. The gate teaches discernment, not greed. It widens for those who can sense when to move forward and when to step away. Saying no is not rejection. It is protection of the path. Gatewalker, understand this. Avoiding misaligned choices preserves more abundance than chasing every possibility. Next, the gate reveals something subtle, yet powerful. The flow rewards those who measure. What is ignored dissolves. What is observed strengthens. Energy respects attention. Prosperity grows where awareness lives. When you acknowledge what moves through your life, without fear, without avoidance, the flow stabilizes. This is how chaos becomes manageable. This is how control returns, not through force, but through presence. Then the gate shows you why some rivers never reach the sea. Small leaks silence great rivers. Not sudden losses. Not dramatic failures. But quiet, repeated drains. Tiny outflows, left unnoticed, weaken even the strongest current. The gate does not close because of one mistake. It narrows when awareness fades. When attention returns, the flow recovers. Another teaching unfolds. Prosperity grows in cycles, not in bursts. Rushing disrupts rhythm. Impatience fractures continuity. The gate does not reward speed. It rewards consistency. Those who respect cycles receive stability. Those who chase bursts experience exhaustion. And finally, the gate offers one of its most sacred laws. The gate opens wider for those who delay gratification. Not everything that calls must be touched now. Waiting strengthens the field. Restraint signals readiness. The gate trusts those who can pause, who can hold desire without surrendering to it. Patience does not slow prosperity. It deepens it. Gatewalker, these are not rules to memorize. They are patterns to recognize. And once recognized, the gate never stops responding. Now that the laws of the gate have been revealed, something within you is already shifting. There is no need to force this moment. No need to repeat words. No need to convince yourself of anything. Simply allow these truths to settle, like light resting gently on still water. You are aligned with abundance, not because you seek it, but because you are becoming aware of it. You are aligned with clarity, and clarity organizes the flow around you. You honor the energy that moves through your life. You notice it. You respect it. And because of that, it strengthens. You are no longer pulled by urgency. You move with discernment. You pause when needed. You advance when the path feels stable. You are becoming comfortable with patience. And patience is expanding your field. You trust direction more than impulse. You trust rhythm more than speed. You trust awareness more than pressure. Feel how calm replaces tension. How steadiness replaces anxiety. How confidence forms quietly, without noise. This is alignment without effort. The prosperity gate does not need you to believe harder. It responds naturally when resistance fades. Gatewalker, notice how your body receives these words. Not as commands, but as reminders of what is already unfolding within you. This is the state where prosperity can remain. Not briefly, not accidentally, but consistently. And if this transmission is resonating with you, if you feel clarity settling, if even one insight opened your awareness, like this video, it signals to the gate and to the flow that you are present and receptive. And before you continue on your path, subscribe to the channel. By staying connected, you remain aligned with every future opening, every new transmission, every moment when the prosperity gate reveals itself again. Your presence here matters, and your awareness is being noticed. Now allow your attention to move inward. There is no effort required here. No imagining that strains the mind. Just a gentle willingness to observe. Before you, sense the presence of the prosperity gate. It does not rush into view. It reveals itself slowly, as all things of value do. See it standing ahead of you, vast and calm. Its surface is formed of living light, not solid, not fixed. A golden glow that breathes, expands, and softens with every moment. Notice how the light is warm, not blinding. Inviting, not demanding. As you focus on it, feel a subtle warmth spreading through your chest. Not excitement, not urgency, but reassurance. This is the light of stability. Around you, the world grows quiet. No pressure, no expectation, only presence. Gatewalker, observe how the gate responds to your awareness. As your attention settles, the light begins to widen. Not because you force it, but because consciousness naturally expands what it touches. You do not push the gate open. You do not knock. You do not ask. You are received. Step forward, not with your body, but with your attention. Feel the threshold beneath you, steady, grounded, secure. Every step feels supported, as if the path itself knows your weight and welcomes it. As you cross, the golden light flows around you. It does not overwhelm. It integrates. Old tension dissolves quietly. Unnecessary urgency fades. The habit of rushing loosens its hold. What remains is clarity. In this space, there is no fear of loss. No pressure to accumulate. Only a calm awareness of flow, coming and going in balance. Gatewalker, this is what alignment feels like. Not excitement without control, but expansion with stability. The gate does not close behind you. It remains open, responding to every moment of presence you bring with you. You are not leaving this light when the video ends. You are carrying its rhythm forward. And whenever you return to this state, the gate recognizes you again. Gatewalker, what you have just experienced was not meant to end when these words fade. This was not a message to be consumed and forgotten. It was a recalibration, a subtle but permanent shift in how you move through your financial path. The prosperity gate does not open once and disappear. It responds every time awareness returns. And now that you have crossed this threshold, something within you has changed. You will notice it in small, quiet ways. In the pause before a decision. In the clarity that arrives before action. In the restraint that protects your energy. In the confidence that no longer needs to rush. This is how the gate continues to work. Not by dramatic events, but by steady alignment. Gatewalker, the future unfolding before you is not defined by chance. It is shaped by how consciously you move through each cycle. Where you once felt scattered, you will feel directed. Where you once felt pressure, you will feel rhythm. Where you once reacted, you will now respond. This is the prophecy that carries forward from this moment. Your financial path will become calmer, clearer, and more intentional. And through that clarity, prosperity will be able to remain. Not briefly, not accidentally, but with continuity. The gate does not promise excess. It promises stability. And stability is the foundation upon which true abundance is built. Gatewalker, remember this. Every time you choose direction over impulse, the gate opens wider. Every time you protect your energy from quiet drains, the gate remains steady. Every time you respect cycles instead of chasing bursts, the gate strengthens. And every time you pause when patience is required, the gate recognizes you again. You are no longer moving blindly. You are walking with awareness. And awareness is the language the gate understands. If this video opened your eyes, if even one truth shifted the way you see your financial path, like this video, and below, leave a comment sharing the most valuable lesson you discovered here. This is how I know which gatewalkers stayed until the final moment of the light. Before you go, check if you are already subscribed to the channel. Your connection keeps you aligned with every future opening, every new transmission, every moment when the prosperity gate reveals itself again. The gate remains open for those who return with awareness. And Gatewalker, remember this prophecy as you step forward. Those who walk with clarity do not chase prosperity. Prosperity learns how to walk beside them.